day or night. So this is going to be a general reading for air sign Libra for August 1st through August 18th. All of the readings that I do are timeless, so for some of you guys this reading could resonate 6 months in the past, 6 months in the future, a year in the past, a year in the future. It just really depends, alright? So always take it how it resonates for you if it does. And I always encourage everybody, if you haven't already, to get your free birth chart online, even if you don't have your exact birth time, to find out your other placements, okay? So for instance, we all have all 12 zodiac signs throughout our chart. So this reading may resonate for you, even if you are not a sun, rising, moon, or Venus Libra. Alright, so we're going to get into your tarot reading in just a moment here, Libra. I've shuffled all of your cards and pulled your oracle cards as well that we will do at the very end here. But we are going to start with the general astrology notes for everyone during this time. So if you've watched some of the videos from this series and you've already heard the astrology notes and you want to go forward, I will be including a timestamp as well so you can go directly to the tarot reading. Alright, so Libra, again, astrology notes for everybody during this time period. So on August 2nd, Juno is going direct, okay, so Juno rules partnerships, soulmates, marriage, and commitment. On August 8th, we have a new moon in Leo. We are in Leo season, right? And the new moon, some people like to do manifestations and their magic during the new moon as a slowly building to the full moon, okay, but you can also certainly do your magic and your manifestations at any time, as the intention is always the most important. Okay, and then on August 11th, we have on August 11th, Mercury, which rules communications and electronics, okay, is going to be entering into Earth sign Virgo, okay, on August 11th. And then on August 15th, we have a first quarter moon. And on August 16th, Venus, okay, which is your ruler here, Libra, is, and it covers assets and money, right? It's going to be entering into your own sign, okay, in Libra on August 16th. So this should be a particular note for you guys during this time period. And then your last astrology note here is on August 18th, Jupiter, okay, which rules travel, religion, law, politics, education, and big wealth, not everyday wealth, right? It's going to be semi-square to Chiron. Chiron is the Greek god of healing, the wounded healer, okay, so this could be some themes around general healing with Jupiter themes at this time. Alright, so those are all of your astrology notes. They're a little shorter this time than last time, which is always good. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot reading here, Libra. I also wanted to say for those of you that are new, welcome so much, and for those of you who will be back, of course, welcome back and thank you. So I do want to talk about a quick couple notes here. So I do take a picture at the end of all of the cards, just one photo. So if you want to take a look at that while you watch or listen, I'll pull it up at a later time to see it up close. All you have to do is click in the description box below and follow the instructions there. The other note I wanted to mention, right, is if this isn't your energy, it could be the energy of a person or people that you're dealing with or your general environment situation. Alright, and also when you are looking at the photo, okay, if you are new, right, I always start with the first main 6 cards in the center, and then I work outwards, outside, okay, with your confirmation cards on the outside, and then we also talk about what's on the top and the bottom of each deck, you know, and it will be in different places depending on the reading and where, you know, my guides tell me to place them, okay, and then again, at the very end, we will go over your 3 oracle cards at the end. Okay, so Libra. You have, let's call out your cards here. You have the Star in the right side up position. You have 7 of Swords upright. You have Justice, that is your card upright. It is always a good omen when you have your own card in your tarot reading, so we'll get more into that later. Alright, so you also have the 3 of Swords upright. You have the 8 of Swords upright, and you have the 4 of Cups in the reverse position. So it looks like, Libra, to start your reading off with here, you could be a little bit, for some of you guys, dealing with an Aquarius, or you yourself or the person or people you're dealing with could have a lot of Aquarius in their chart. Okay, and I say that because the Star card, right, is the Aquarius energy in the tarot, okay? For some of you, but not everybody, just wanted to mention that real quickly. All right, but generally this energy is about hope and inspiration, being open to what the universe is going to provide for you, having an open heart chakra, controlling your emotions in a positive way. It's creative energy. It's just really beautiful here. And you see that with this Native American woman. She's got one foot in the water and one foot on land. She's transmuting the energy with both of the pitchers of water that she's pouring in and out of each other. And then of course you have the star, which represents that hope and inspiration in the top of the sky here. So really beautiful energy to start your reading off here with, Libra. Now before we go into your second card and advance through your reading, this is actually where my spirit guides wanted me to talk to you about what's on the top and the bottom of your other deck here. Again, when we talk about what's on the top and the bottom, this is past energy, recent past energy. What is recent? You have to ask yourself that. It could be something from a couple of months ago or even years ago. It really depends on each person, okay? But on the top of the deck, you have the Five of Cups in the reverse position. That's how you want to see that card. It's very good. And then also on the bottom, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse as well. Also a great position to have this card in. So this is basically saying here, Libra, in the recent past, you yourself or another person or general environment situation, right, was letting go of negative energy or a negative viewpoint or philosophy, or only focusing on things that have gone wrong or negative people, right? So you're coming out of that. You started to come out of that in the recent past, okay? And then with the Seven of Swords in the reverse position here as well, Libra, this talks about letting go of anxiety, worry, overthinking, being mentally confused, okay? And also it's about not carrying so many burdens as well, okay? So letting some of that responsibility go, if it's not, actually your responsibility, right? Letting some of those weight and burdens go. And also it could be finding adequate help, okay? Because in this card, very small, when it's right side up, there is a little boy who's trying to carry this heavy sword for this old man that's burdened by all these heavy swords, but he can't even lift it. So when it's in the reverse position, it could be saying that some of you guys are now ready to get more accurate and adequate help with something, okay? And this is really kind of the energy behind the star, why your reading started off with the star in the right side up position. So both of these cards are really good energy in clearing the way for positive energy and that hope and that inspiration that we talked about with the star card in the right side up position. Alright, so Libra, now going forward, your second card, right, is the Seven of Swords upright. So this could be talking about, for some of you guys, in the middle of the week, you could be having a lot more luck than normal, but there also could be a little bit of gossip going around, as some people feel like that you didn't earn something because of hard work, but just because you're lucky, okay? But it's you, despite that, regardless of that, you are putting any past anxiety, worry, overthinking down, and you're trying to enjoy yourself and move forward. There is, the way that this card is depicted in this deck, right, there is a little bit of this celebration, celebratory energy here as well. Alright, and then here is your card, Libra, that we briefly mentioned earlier, right? It's always a good omen when your own card shows up in your reading. This is the Justice card in the right side up position, okay? This talks about an equal give and take, okay? It talks about something being brought to justice or something being justified, right? But it really is, I feel like the majority of you guys, right, regardless of whether you're a sun, rising, moon, or even Venus, Libra, that you are more feeling in your elements here, Libra, towards the end of that first week of August and also that first weekend. So this is also, again, just a really good sign and omen to be showing up in your own reading, okay? Alright. So your fourth card here is the Three of Swords in the right side up position here, Libra. Okay, this is talking about... Wow, 1 second. That dude just totally hit the meridian line and kept driving. Alright. Never a dull moment here in LA on the streets. Okay, so I'm here because of the waterfall, and there's lots of noises, but I'm trying to hopefully talk loud enough for you to hear me and all of that fun stuff. Guys, we have a guest star here. This is Sasha. Okay, isn't she so cute? Sasha, you say hi. This is Sasha Basha, guys. This is my neighbor's dog. All right, she likes tarot too. Okay. So Libra, we were talking about your next card, okay? This is the Three of Swords upright, your fourth card here. This could be saying here, Libra, that there was some type of heartache, hurt, betrayal, okay, or just lower vibrational energies, even exhaustion, okay, a little bit of a, bump in the road here. It could be more towards that second week, the first part of the second week of August, okay? But like I always say, there are still good cards that are coming out in your reading, and energy always ebbs and flows, so don't lose hope with just this one card here. All right, now your fifth card here, Libra, okay, is the Eight of Swords in the upright position, and it's following the Three of Swords we were just talking about. So it could be, Libra, for some of you guys, whatever this heartache, pain, lower vibrational energies, or even exhaustion, whatever that was, it kind of made you stress out a little bit in the middle of the week as well, because all the swords are going down, and when they do that in tarot, that represents anxiety, worry, overthinking, staying too much up in your head, or even if you go all the way to the extreme, like a depressive energy, okay? And we will find out more about why these cards have come up when we talk about your confirmation cards as well. All right, Libra, your sixth card here is the Four of Cups in the reverse position. This is actually a great card to have in this position, because this is saying that, maybe with that anxiety, worry, we were just talking about overthinking, that maybe for a little bit, or somebody you were dealing with, or your general environment situation, was not happy with their current circumstances, okay, wasn't trusting that the universe was going to provide better circumstances, better people to vibe with. But here, Libra, that you or the other person is getting out of that energy as starting to realize that the universe will provide better circumstances, better people to vibe with, okay, as long as you remain patient, okay? So this is, again, a good card to have in this position, all right? Now, really quickly, before we get to your confirmation cards, I want to talk to you about what's on the top and the bottom of your other deck here in relation to that Four of Cups energy in the reverse that we were just talking about, okay? So this is energy from the recent past that could still be lingering around, or why that card has come up, okay? But on the top you have the Hermit in the reverse position, all right? And then you have the Princess of Cups in the right side up position. So this could be saying here, Libra, in the recent past, somebody was not connected to their intuition, okay? Somebody was not connected to their intuition in some way, or their inner guidance system, or trusting their instincts about something, okay? But even though that energy is here, then you have the Princess of Cups, okay, right after it. And this is all about letting illusions go with the moon in the background here, okay? And also honing a craft or a skill, and being open to learning something new, right? Since she is a princess, okay? She's not a queen yet, but she's on her way. This is Morgana, the Celtic figure that is known for herbal magic, okay? For some of you guys, if that matters to you, okay? It might mean something, might not, all right? But like I said, you can see that even that transition here, Libra, in the recent past, and kind of why maybe this Four of Cups is in reverse for you at the end of that second week or weekend of August. So now, Libra, we're going to get into your confirmation cards here real quickly. All right, this is from another tarot deck, right? So we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. You have the Hanged Man in the right side up position. And then your third and final confirmation card is the Empress in the right side up position. So we'll go in order here, okay? So the first two confirmation tarot card energies is energies again from the recent past. So in the recent past here, you could have been feeling not all the way abundant, not feeling confident in your own skills in some way, a little bit of stagnant energy, okay, restless energy, but also maybe for a majority of you guys, you weren't trusting your own resiliency and how you could still, excuse me, manifest in an environment, a difficult environment here, okay? Okay, so Libra, going forward here, we're talking about that Ace of Cups in the reverse position from the recent past. It is confirming the Star card in the right side up position, the card we started your reading off with here, and the Three of Swords upright. So this is basically saying here, Libra, that Ace of Cups, that stagnant energy, that restless energy, not feeling confident in your own abilities or your ability to manifest in a difficult environment. Actually, you took that and you flipped it, you used it as fuel or catalyst, okay? Because then with the Star card in the right side up position, you find more hope and inspiration for the future and that creative energy and being more in trusting your abilities, okay? Now also when the Three of Cups is in reverse here, confirming the Three of Swords upright, this is basically saying the reason why maybe this heartache, this betrayal, this hurt, this low vibrational energies, or even exhaustion happened because in the recent past you weren't confident in your abilities, you had that stagnant energy, and you weren't feeling like you could manifest in a difficult environment, okay? You weren't trusting your own resiliency in some way. Now going forward here, Libra, your second confirmation card is the Hanged Man in the right side up position. So this is energy again from the recent past, okay? So in the recent past here, Libra, maybe you or the person you're dealing with or people or organization, general environment, okay, wasn't all the way grounded, but was still able to see something from a different perspective, a different angle, a different philosophy or viewpoint, okay? So that's generally a really good thing, of course, right? So when this Hanged Man in the right side up position is confirming the Seven of Swords upright and the Eight of Swords upright, this is basically saying that if there was that energy in the past where you were able to see something from a new perspective, but you weren't grounded all the way or enough, okay, this could have led to that gossip that we talked about, or other people not thinking that you're owed something, or not knowing personally how hard you work for something, okay, but then you let that anxiety, worry, overthinking go, and you started to get into that more celebratory energy, okay? But then on the other side of it, right, when the Hanged Man is upright and it is confirming the Eight of Swords upright, this is saying that when you hear Libra get too much stuck up in your head, right? Since you are an air sign, you have the tendency to do that maybe more than others at certain times, okay? That when you do that, you aren't able to manifest as well, obviously, in your environment, in your world, whatever you're currently working on and trying to manifest. And so that's when it's asking you, okay, well, do you need to look at it from a different angle, a different viewpoint, or a different philosophy, and then ground yourself, right? Take care of yourself, eat good foods, get enough sleep, all of those things, have boundaries, clear your energy, do cleansing even if you need to. The more that you can do that, then you can let go of that anxiety, overthinking, and worry, and then move forward. Okay, Libra. We have your third and final confirmation card here. Okay, this is the Empress in the right side up position. This is a very beautiful, abundant energy. It's a lot of supportive energy. It's the ability to see things from a higher perspective with the birds in the background of the card here. Okay, and this is again, energy a little bit from the recent past, but it's also future energy. It's a little bit of both here. So when this Empress card is coming in the right side up position, and it's confirming the Justice card upright and the Four of Cups in the reverse position here, Libra, this is basically saying that the more you can embody the energy of the Empress, okay, use your support system, whatever it may be, friends, family, healthcare worker, etc., and continue to be abundant and manifest and see things from a higher perspective, the more that you will get that justice energy of an equal give and take, of something being justified, okay, or something being brought to justice here as well, all right? But the Empress card, I forgot to say earlier as well, is like the businesswoman of the tarot, regardless of if you're a man, right? It's just a metaphor of how the card is depicted here, okay? But it's really, she is like that CEO, that boss energy. She's making things happen and getting things done, no bullshit, okay? But also when she's coming in here and she's confirming the Four of Cups in reverse, this is basically saying again that the more you are able to have a little bit of patience here and trust that the universe is going to provide better circumstances and better people and energy for you to vibe with, okay, that you can start manifesting more whatever it is you want in your reality, becoming more abundant. So, you know, I always say that abundance isn't just money, it's whatever you want to create in your world, all right? Okay, Libra, we're almost done. So, we are going to get into your oracle cards real quick before you go. Just 1 second. Alright, so your first oracle card, this is the Rebecca Campbell deck. It's really beautiful cards, right? It's called Activated Earth, okay? And it has this almost stone hedge-like stone sculpture here, and there's this energy beam going through it, okay? And it says power lines, ley lines, trust where you're led, okay? So Libra, this is again saying trust your intuition at all times, even if it doesn't necessarily make sense. Go where the good energy is, where things feel right for you. You know, that's always good advice regardless, okay? And then your second oracle card, your love oracle message, whether you're watching for romantic reasons or platonic love or self-love or all of the above, right, is let your friends help you. And it says ask for and accept support from others. So we were just talking about that with the Empress card, right? She has her back against the throne, which represents that support system, right? So whatever that is for you, friends or family or healthcare worker, whatever, okay? So really nice, all right? And then your very last message here is really cute. It's the weasel, all right? So it says be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you, all right? So that is very similar to the first oracle message, right? Like trust your intuition, trust where your energy, those good feelings, good energy takes you, okay? And so if you want to, I always feel free to tell people to look into like the Native American shamanic meaning, spiritual meaning of a weasel, okay? Or even weasel magic if you want to incorporate it during this time period or even after, all right? I wanted to say, Libra, that if you haven't subscribed yet and you like this video and you want to, it is free. All you have to do is click on the bell icon on the right side and make sure that it's blue and it's active, and it'll just notify you when I put out new videos if that's something you want to do. But other than that, you guys enjoy this time period, and please feel free to let me know in the comments down below if this resonated for you, if you like these outside videos or you like the indoor, or if you want to see some other kinds of topics or anything. I'm always open to suggestions. Alright, so see you guys later. Bye!